Hello everybody, my name is Freddie Gregory and welcome back to Nauset News. First off, mark your calendar for May 23rd, which is the day for the Nauset Multicultural Club Day, representing all flags and colors in the big soccer game Caribbean versus the World. In other news, the Green Club is back in action this semester, and we are really trying to address the recycling efforts around campus. The fashion class is upcycling dresses, and the school cafeteria is working on doing a better job with environmentally sound practices. There are also book bins around the campus where people can put their recycled books. Finally, another reminder that after 8 a.m., nobody can use the exit-only west entrance in the morning. Thank you for keeping the campus safe. Now, for top story, we have Gianna Cassell talking to us about a podcast club with Tony and Fraser. High Five Tune of the Week is Ethan Beer. This will be told to us by Tyler Smith. Sports by me. Fashion Police was Kamisha Harriet. Fact or Fiction was the Honors Criminology class. It's the Law by the Honors Law class. Building Project Update was Kamisha Harriet. Your Money Matters by Thomas White. Street Talk was Tyler Smith. He will be asking people about their April vacation plans. For the special report, I will be interviewing Sophia Carswell about the prom and information for everyone to know. And finally, we have an extra report this week. It's going to be an interview with the 2009 graduate, Michael Quill, telling us about his new start business. Tyler Smith will be the one to tell us about this. Special shout out to Andrew Keene, Kamisha Harriet, Tyler Smith, and Gianna Cassell for being the camera crew today. Now, let's hear for the top story.
Good morning, Nauset News. I'm Gianna Cassell here with your top story. Today we'll be talking to Tony Ann Fraser, who is the president of the newly found Podcast Club. We are so excited to have you on Nauset News to talk about this new club. So this club is formed to give each student and faculty at Nauset a voice. So Tony, what makes you want to start the podcast club?
So I don't know, I think around in November or so, me and my friends were just sitting out there, they were talking about podcasts and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I just thought how it was cool to have a conversation and stuff like that in front of a mic and stuff like that. Because some of them weren't didn't want to show their faces on Nauset News. So it's just yo, it would be so cool if we started a podcast club. And we just had that idea for months and months. They were gonna start it and stuff like that, but they didn't want to do anything. So it was you know what? I'm gonna make a proposal. I go to Mr. Clark, and I did all of that, and I started everything and made sure they came and everything. Cause I wanted them to give I wanted to give kids the way to voice their opinions about certain things and stuff like that. Because I feel so many kids are scared to go on Nauset News because they don't want to show their faces. Yeah, definitely. Which just gives so I feel with the podcast it just gives them that little extra security where they can just voice their opinions.
That's really cool. And what about podcasting strikes your interest?
I just like how it's so conversational. Everything just flows so easy that you don't really have to follow a script or anything. You have your key points, but you can just talk and then add people in and stuff like that.
And how many members are in this club?
There are 9 members in this club. I'm trying to have more people join. Yes. So you better join, guys.
Yes. And what about the club? What is the club mainly about?
I think it's just mainly about student opinions on different things, and also I'm trying to get teachers' opinion on stuff too. Yeah. I feel I don't know if you guys interview teachers a lot on Nauset News.
We try to sometimes.
But I'm trying to get some teachers to talk about I want to see how teachers think about this versus how students think about this, and start a conversation from there to build up and stuff like that. So school is just more open and stuff like that.
Yeah, to get the different perspectives on it. Yeah. And tell us about the coolest podcasting equipment that you have.
Honestly, the microphones are really cool. Yeah. You can just put the little things in front of you. I feel that's so cool. Yeah. The headphones, it's giving professional.
Yeah. And how has Miss Mullen, the advisor, helped you develop your skills in podcasting?
Well, yesterday we were airing our first episode, and we were interviewing Joe McManus for who's the co-captain of the hockey team. And after he left the interview and everything, we were listening to re-listening to it, but it's you could hear me and my friend Natalia So I was asking Miss Mullen, I was like, Miss Mullen, like, you can barely hear us, but you can hear Joe really clearly. But the thing is, when we had the headphones on, you can hear like our voices, like, and stuff like that. So she's like, oh well, if we can't really like, if anybody else can't hear and stuff like that, we can like re-listen to it, and then like me and Natalia re-record our questions that we asked them, so we can edit it so it sounds like flow-like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That sounds really cool. And where will the podcast be aired?
I think she'll put it on the school website and Instagram, and she's also gonna make a QR code, so like every week when we post a new episode, kids can just scan it and listen to it on their phones. So yeah.
Well, thank you, Tony.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Again, I'm Gianna Casal here with your top story.
Hi, I'm Tyler Smith with your High Five student, Ethan Beer, who's a senior baseball player at Nauset. You should keep your eyes on him. He is a second baseman and the captain of the team. Last season, he led the team from the leadoff spot with a .365 average, 7 doubles, and a home run. In addition, Ethan is an honor roll student and has also participated in many other athletic teams here at Nauset. What other sports have you played for?
Well, in the fall I did cross country, in the winter I did basketball, and then spring I did baseball.
Are you excited for the baseball season this year?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I think we're going to have a really good year, and excited to see what the team brings this year.
How do you train for baseball?
We do off-season workouts at like the lab or dugout, and then I do individual work at home or just at the gym, lifting.
Okay. What inspired you to get involved in baseball?
Ever since I was young, since T-ball, I always been playing with my brothers in the front yard, backyard, just always loved the game.
Are there any other positions you would like to play on the team?
I don't really think so. Maybe pitcher, maybe a couple of games would be cool, but nothing much else.
And is there a good team chemistry?
I think there is, definitely. We know each other. We've always been playing each other since we were young, so I think we can definitely have a good season, and we definitely know each other's games. So.
Okay, thank you. That was your High Five student, Ethan Beer. Here's your high five. Thank you for answering my question.
Hello and welcome back to Nauset Sports Highlights. My name is Troy Gregory. The spring sports season is in full swing despite the chilly weather. Here are some of the recent highlights. The girls' varsity lacrosse team had a close 9-8 win against St. John Paul II High School. On April 1st, it was a home game and a great way to kick off the season. In other news, the girls' tennis team had a victory this past week. They beat Falmouth 3-2 also on April 1st. The baseball team was another victory for the Warriors as they beat Bristol Plymouth Vocational on the road 9-6. And finally, in a very interesting turn of events, the girls' softball team had to suspend their game in Nantucket in order to catch the ferry home. The game was in the 5th inning, and Nauset was winning 12-7. Despite the situation, the game will resume on May 20th, where they face each other again. Many of our other teams will have games later this week, and we will get those to you on next week's show. This is Troy Gerker with your Nauset Sports Highlights. Go Nauset!
Hello Nauset News, I'm Kamisha Harriet and I'm back again with another fashion tip. So today we're asking people how do they put effort in their outfit. For me, I put effort in my outfit because I care how I come to school. I don't want to come to school in PJs and all sweats. No shame in that, but I just come to school and dress how I feel comfortable and cute at the same time. So let's go see what other people think.
Hi, I'm now here with Ian. So Ian, how do you put effort in your outfit each morning?
Well, it's a little bit of inspiration, just whatever I'm feeling that day. It's also, I will confess, what I have clean and hung up. So, for example, this shirt I got this weekend at Marine Specialties in Provincetown. And so I styled the rest of the outfit around that. Went for like a nice navy thing. I've got my new sneakers on. So just like a cozy, easy Tuesday.
You look really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now I'm here with Mr. White. So how do you put effort in your outfit each morning?
Well, I've never really been on Fashion Police before because no one thinks I'm very fashionable. So I'm very honored to be in this segment today. I put a lot of pride in my socks. That's where I put the most pride. So if you notice, I have these socks. And they kind of match with the black, so that's as far as I get with my matching. I guess the purple might go with the black, I'm not 100% sure.
Because the pink, you see the
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize
pink
that.
and the purple.
Right, so this is a big day for me. This whole ensemble, you don't get this a lot out of
Okay.
so.
Thank you for being on Nauset News.
Thank you.
I'm now here with Gianna Casal, and she's a member of Nauset News. So, how do you put effort in your outfit each morning?
So usually with my outfits, I'll like pick it before I go to bed, like in my head, not like actually like take it. Yeah, I like pick out what I'm gonna wear in my head, and then I'll have the plan about what I'm gonna put on, and then depending on if I'm feeling like wearing that or not, then like I'll wear the outfit that I picked, or I'll choose something different. So like this outfit, just sweats with a crop top. I felt like wearing something comfy today, so I was like, I'm gonna wear that tomorrow. And yeah, that's kind of all the effort that goes into it.
And that color is really cool too.
Thank you. Yeah, I love this crop top. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
I'm now here with Juliana. So, how do you put effort in your outfit each morning?
So in the mornings when I wake up, I don't like want to wear some boring outfits, so I just put this on. And yeah, I think the jeans are really cute, so I wear them today.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Sonia. So I'm now here with Ella. How do you put effort in your outfit each morning?
I try to look for something that kind of like brings a nice crisp look. Yeah.
Okay. You look very like formal, classy, kind of giving streetwear.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Sonia. So I'm now here with Giselle. How do you put effort in your outfit each morning?
Well, normally I start off with picking out my pants and then I figure out what shirt I'm going to wear, and then whatever matches best with my outfit, that's how I pick my shoes.
Where did you get the top from?
Shein.
Thank you. Hi, Sonia. So I'm now here with Anita and Tamar. How do you guys put effort in your outfit each morning?
I just try to like match everything together and like match all the colors until it looks good. Well, I try to see like what like the shoes I mostly base my outfits off of my shoes and like what I think will go well with my shoes. Yeah.
Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed all the answers. And again, I'm Kamisha Harriet here with this week's Fashion Police.
Hi everybody, my name is Troy Gregory with a special report. Today we're here with Sophia Carswell, the senior's vice president. She's going to tell us about this year's prom. First off, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Tell us where the prom will be and the date.
So the prom this year is going to be at the Witchmere Beach Club in Harwich, and it is going to be on June 3rd from 6:30 to 10:30 p.m.
Oh, that's great. Can you tell us what the menu is like this year?
Yeah, so the menu is going to be a Caesar salad for an entree. For appetizers, and then we're going to have options of either a chicken parmesan with pasta or a grilled vegetable Alfredo for like a vegetarian option. And then we're going to have tiramisu for dessert. And then for people who are still hungry, there's going to be pizza and garlic bread at the back table after dinner.
That's good. That's good. We heard that the prom will be free for seniors. Can you explain that to us?
Yeah, so basically we did a lot of fundraising over the past 4 years, and the prom will be free for every Nauset senior, but it will be $30 for non-Nauset seniors.
Oh, I gotcha.
And everybody still has to register and do forms. So there's a specific form that you guys should receive via email or pick it up. There'll be more information for Nauset seniors, and then there is another form for non-Nauset seniors, and there are only 65 open slots for non-Nauset seniors, and those are all first come, first serve, and you can talk to the advisors about that if you have any other questions.
And my final question here is, could you tell us the students, can you tell the students the importance of filling out the registration and contact for the prom?
Yeah, so that form, both of them are super important. You have to have those forms to get your tickets and be able to attend the prom. You have to have them signed by yourself and your parents, and then bring them to B205 for us to be able to give you a ticket. And then there's another form for non-seniors in which the senior who's bringing their date can bring those forms and pay the $30. But all of the forms must be signed for you to come to the prom.
Oh, well, thank you for telling us all this information. Once again, my name is Fred Gregory. He was your special reporter.
Good morning, Nauset News. I'm Keisha Harriet here with this week's building project update. Now here with Bob, the builder. So how are you doing today, Bob?
Great, Kamisha. How are you?
I'm doing great. So I saw you last week. Is there any new updates you'd like to tell me?
Oh, Kamisha, there's plenty of updates. The electricians are so busy making electrical connections to run power to all sorts of stuff in this school, including the screen you're watching us on right now. And today, the concrete installer is putting in the new walkways that are going into the courtyard, and I'll point it out. You can take some film of that.
Okay, that sounds good. Which building are we standing in right now?
We are standing in an addition to the old gym building, and right now we are in the cafeteria. I'm imagining holding a tray, and it's Tuesday. So what do you think I'd be holding?
Tuesday.
Yes.
So, which race do you think I'm in for the buildings? Because I'm a big art geek, so.
Oh, well, I'd say the science building is in the lead, but the arts building is in a close second.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be in that race, the arts building race. Okay, thank you, Bob. It was always great to have you.
Welcome to It's the Law, brought to you by the Honors Law class. I'm Richie Celine, and today we'll be talking about product liability law. Product liability law is in place to protect consumers. They make it so that consumers can sue a manufacturer, retailer, or distributor for being sold a faulty product. Any injuries or damages caused by manufacturers, retailers, or distributors holds them liable to compensation for a consumer. For example, if a consumer was sold a faulty appliance that shocked them due to negligence of the manufacturer, product liability law makes it so that they could sue for damages. Like all types of consumer law, product liability law is put into place so consumers are protected from negligence. Once again, I'm Richie Celine, and this has been It's the Law.
Vaping is dangerous.
It has poisonous chemicals.
It's toxic.
It's addicting.
Vaping is expensive.
It's an invisible danger.
It can cause cancer.
Vaping is not worth it.
Your future depends on it.
You need to say no!
Hi, I'm Tyler Smith, and I'm going to be interviewing people about their April vacation plans. I wonder what they're going to have to say. Let's go check it out. Okay, I'm here with
Miss Shirello.
And we're going to be talking about her April vacation plans. What are you going to be doing?
Well, I am not going away to a warm, sunny spot to sit in the beach. Going to be spending it mostly in my backyard. April vacation is usually the time when I try to get a whole bunch of my yard work done. I like weed the garden beds, and then I bring in some mulch, and usually get a little tired doing that. I'm getting old. It kind of hurts my back a little bit, but I love it. I love being outside. And then at the end of April vacation, the yard looks a lot better.
Okay.
So that's, and maybe a couple fire pits in the backyard. Looking forward to that.
Okay. Thank you for answering my
Thanks
question.
for asking.
I'm here with Mr. Leonard. What are your April vacation plans?
I am actually going to Maryland, and we're going to go camping for the week and canoeing around and hanging out with my dog and my wife.
Okay, I hope you have a good vacation. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Jonah Ellis. What are your April vacation plans?
Oh, I'm going to be hanging out with my friend that's coming down to Massachusetts, and that's really it.
Okay, I hope you have a fun time. Thank you, Jonah.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I'm here with
Mr. Picard.
And I'm going to be asking what your April vacation plans are going to be.
Excellent.
So what are your April vacation
What are my
plans going to be?
Oh, I'm going up to North Conway with my lovely wife and daughter. Looking forward to it.
Okay, I hope you have a good vacation.
I really
for
do
answering
too.
my question.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm here with Griffin. What are your April vacation plans going to be?
Well, my April vacation plans are just going to be staying on Cape and working for the most part. I got nothing planned.
Okay.
Might hang out with some friends.
Okay, thank you. I was Tyler Smith with your street talk question. What are you going to do for your April vacation? Thank you all for answering my questions. It was very fun. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome back to Your Money Matters with Thomas White. Today we'll be talking about how to take a fiscally responsible weekend road trip with your friends. For this, we're going to assume that you leave Friday after school and that you head to your destination, stay the weekend, and leave at some point on Sunday. First and foremost, you need to pick a realistic destination, somewhere that you can drive. Essentially, anywhere in New England is on the table, and maybe New York, if you want to drive that far. The destination that you are going should have things to do, but if you're going to a larger city, try staying just outside the city to help save on costs of hotels, and then you can use public transportation to get in and out. In the city, you should look for free things that you can do. Trails to walk, historical sites to visit, or sightseeing that's free. All these things can still be fun, and better yet, save you money on your trip. When it comes to hotels to stay at, you should shop around for the best rates. As well, you should look if the hotel includes free breakfast, or if you have to pay. A hotel that does include free breakfast is great because it takes away the cost of one of the big 3 meals. On the car ride up, one thing that you could do to cut costs is to bring a cooler of food. By making and packing sandwiches and drinks, you save the need to go to McDonald's or a Wendy's, which stacks up every time you have to stop. Plus, then you don't have to stop on the way up, which will make your trip faster. As well, you can eat at any time that you want. Secondly, if you or your friends are going up, think about whose car has the best gas mileage, and who can make the trip nice and comfortable. If you're only going up to Boston, it might make sense to ride in your friend's sedan with better gas mileage than your SUV, which is heavier and needs more gas. One thing that might require a little bit more thinking is studying where you are going to fill up on gas. On Cape, specifically at the companies right near the school, gas is $3.52 a gallon, and when you get off Cape, these prices drop dramatically, especially if you're paying gas. Your $3.52 a gallon can change to $2.99, and these savings stack up quickly. Safe travels on your trip, and thank you for tuning into Your Money Matters.
Hi, I'm Tyler Smith with your extra story. Today in Mr. Bohannon's math class, he is a 2009 Nauset graduate who's talking to the students about a business that he currently owns. He's going to talk about how he got the business started and how it is very successful. The businesses are called Feartown, Haunted House in Seekonk, Massachusetts, and the Factory of Terror, Haunted House in Fall River. His name is Michael Quill. Let's listen to him now. Could you tell us how you got the business started and where did the idea come from?
Yeah, so believe it or not, my dream as a kid was to own a haunted house. So I started really small, and I tried to work for a lot of others growing up to learn as much as I could. So went to Nauset High School and went to college after that, went to business school, and then after that got the opportunity to start it. And so we started small and have grown since then.
Thank you. And what advice do you have for the students if they would like to start up their own businesses someday? What kind of background in business should they take in college, or what other ideas do you have if they do want to start up something?
Yeah, I think, and what I would try to communicate a little bit today was, I think running a business is for anybody, but it's not necessarily for everybody. I think they're great in that anybody can have the opportunity to do it, whether you go to business school or you're just passionate about something. I think there's a lot of benefit to just working in whatever industry you want to start a business in to learn. You know, these days you can learn a lot about business a lot of different ways. Could be a business school, could be other. But I think just getting involved in whatever industry you're in, the more passion you have for it, you generally have to be very passionate to start a business. So that would be the advice.
I was Tyler Smith for your extra report. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Mr. Quill.